GM. It is 24th of February, 2025. Take a look at Bitcoin, crypto market. See where we're at. Start off the daily chart here. Consolidating in the middle, in between the green and red boxes. Our daily market structure is currently bullish. We have our ribbon is currently bullish, and we're in between the 50 and the 100 period moving average, and our bands are bearish and held down below them. Tried to break above them here with a swift rejection that did set our market structure level, and we are also underneath our descending trend line. A couple days ago here, a week ago, we had a nice bounce off of the 100 period moving average. So far, price continues to respect that 100 period moving average. As price comes close to it, hits the box, rejects 100 period moving average, does it once again. That either continues to hold and make a new high, or it will eventually break down. Either we come down through it, go back down towards the box, or we finally do break through this trend line and make our way back up to the upper box. Now, taking a look at the lower time frames here, go down to the 4-hour chart, see what we see. 4-hour market structure is bearish. Our 4-hour interim structure is also bearish. Our bands are bearish. Our ribbon is bearish. 4-hour is bearish on the lower time frame. So when everything aligns, that's generally what we expect, is that to continue until it doesn't. Below us here, we have our main market structure level. If we lose our interim structure level set by our impulsive candle right in here. Let's see if Bitcoin can find some footing in between these two levels around here. Make our way back up towards the descending trend line. If Bitcoin can hold this level and find some support. Go down to Ethereum here. Ethereum had a nice rejection yesterday off of the 2800 level right here. Level that has been very important for the last year, both above it and below it. Heading back down towards the daily market structure level. Our bands are bearish. Our ribbon is neutral. It's about to flip bearish here in the daily. Ethereum doesn't really look too good. It's not as strong as Bitcoin. Ethereum is currently 35% down off of its highs. Bitcoin is currently 12% down. Not looking too good for Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. First key level that the bulls need to do is get over this 2800 level, and with this descending blue trend line we have here. That's what needs to get taken care of. Price so far is respecting this daily block from below. Until price clears over top of this level here, I'm not really looking to be long ETH. We take a look at ETH on the lower time frame, see if we see anything different. Here yesterday we had a sweep. This was last night. We had a sweep of the liquidity here. Here you go. We're going to mark that as liquidity. Had a sweep of liquidity and a swift rejection back down towards the interim market structure level on the 4-hour. The 4-hour bands are flipping back between bullish and bearish, all in here. That is normal during a sideways consolidation like we're in. We are making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows the whole way across here. If that starts to break down and we start to lose this level in here, pretty much the market structure level on the 4-hour, the interim, then that higher lows is broken and we're in for some caution. Our interim structure on the 4-hour is bullish. Our main structure in the 4-hour is bearish. The ribbon is bearish on the 4-hour. So right now we're slightly leaning bearish, but overall we are sideways. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Yeah, there's that rejection yesterday, back down. Our market structure is bullish. We're fighting with the bands, but we're no longer trending underneath them like we were all the way down here. Could be time for some sideways action versus Bitcoin. That would not mean that Ethereum's going up or down, more that it's just doing what Bitcoin's doing. Not underperforming, not overperforming. Long-term trend is down. The ribbon is wide and bearish. If you're looking to hold ETH long-term, buy Bitcoin instead. Now, Solana. Got a lot going on here with Solana. So this is from the Trump meme coin launch. Everybody wanted to buy Solana so they could buy the meme coin, and ever since then that was used as some liquidity to get out for anybody who wanted to get out. Broke the high, couldn't hold over it, and down we go. We're below the bands, trending below them, not even trying to break through of them. The ribbon is neutral, looking, it's starting to curl down. It's the slowest. It hasn't had time to react yet. So right now we are in this daily block. So far it's held. We are still in it. But here on March 1st, there's a big Solana unlock coming. Like 11 million Solana tokens worth a couple $1 billion. That's quite large. That's from mostly the FTSX estate. Mostly some big players picked up prices at auction anywhere from 62. I'm gonna draw a box here. Doesn't have to be accurate. 62. That's about the area that they got in at. So they're up anywhere from 150%, or rather from 50% to 150% is what they're up. And that gets unlocked on the 1st. Now, no doubt, this has been known for a while, so no doubt that people who were in the know and paying attention were getting out here, and this is the front running of this big unlock. Now, the question becomes, will this be a dump right here because those players unload? It's a game that they're going to be playing, because if one of them unloads, it's going to push price down, forcing the other big players to then take a lower price on their dumping. And they don't want to dump at a lower price. They want to dump at a higher price, but they can't until March 1st. So the other play they may have is they may hold on to it as a group overall and not dump. If they don't dump, then price should have a wonderful bounce off of here. Now, will it go all the way up to all-time highs? Probably not. They still want to unload their tokens. They just want to unload at a higher price. If everybody's been selling into this event, expecting it to dump when it hits this event, and all of a sudden they don't sell, the people who are selling now are going to stop selling because that event is now here. This very well may be a buy the news type event for a good trade on Solana. But when that date comes is going to be the time to start looking at price action. Right now, it's held down by the yellow trend line. Been respecting it from below, respected it from above. Same thing with the blue trend line here. respecting it from below, respecting it from above. So they're both areas of interest here. It is quite busy in here. The bands are wide and price is definitely below them. So it is being held down here. We will see what happens when this unlock comes for Solana. The 4 hour is not going to show much different. I'll tell you right now, it's down. Bearish bands tried to reclaim them, flip them, no good. They've been bearish for a while. Little attempt right in here. Bearish ribbon, bearish structure. 4 hours bearish. Who would have thought? Now let's look at Solana versus Bitcoin here. Now I have this drawn here because Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Here's Ethereum versus Bitcoin. High versus Bitcoin. Next bull run, lower high, consolidation. False breakdown of that consolidation. Back in it, then it bleeds. Solana looks eerily similar. High versus Bitcoin. Lower high, the next run. Sideways consolidation. Is this a false breakdown? I don't know. If what I said is true and there may be a bounce coming in Solana, then this could be a false breakdown as Solana begins to outperform again back in. But in the long term, do we expect the same thing to happen? Or will Solana not follow Ethereum's path and actually break to the upside of this channel on to make new highs? Or at least tag the new highs. Nobody knows the future, but it's just stuff to watch and look out for. GM.